Willie, for you guys, Memorial Cup Finals tomorrow against the London Knights. Just how do you look towards that matchup and the second meeting with the Knights?
Well, I've said before, we're honored to be at the tournament. It's a great tournament. Rimouski's done a great job with it. London's a very good team. We've heard about them all year. We saw them last year in the finals, so they're going to be hungry. They're going to be ready. There's no surprises in it. They're going to play their best hockey. So they're a great team, and we're going to have to play our best hockey. If we're going to have a chance.
How hard is it to beat this team twice in a tournament like this? And I know in 07 you beat Vancouver in the round robin and fell in the finals. Just how do you approach a team for a second time here?
It is hard, but honestly, it's a new game. Like it's a brand new game. You learn some stuff. Both teams learn some stuff on the other team, but this game starts at 0, and we just have to play our game, and we're going to have to battle. We could fall up behind early, we could get up early. Who knows what happens? So we just have to be ready.
Have you had some time to reassess your performance against London in the round robin game?
Yeah, we reassessed it pretty quick in the first period when they were all over us. They dominated us. We won because of Manigan. I said it in a press conference. We played that game 10 times. Maybe we win 2, maybe we win 1. We won that one. So it was a big game for us to win. So, if we don't play better, we won't win. We have to play better because they're going to probably play better than they did last game even, and they were really good last game.
How have you gone on with managing rest, and then you mentioned yesterday ramping up over the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, really. The rest part has been good. The ramping up is hard because the one thing you want to do is go in as healthy as you can, and so if you have really intense practices and you lose a guy, then that would be a really, really hard thing right now. But if you don't have a hard practice, then you're probably not ready for tomorrow. So that's a tough one to look at a little bit, because we want to be healthy going in for sure, but we know we have to start playing hard.
And you mentioned playing them twice in a tournament. It's a different game. In your experience, do you believe momentum carries over from game to game in a tournament like this, or not at all?
No, I don't. I think that you usually learn more if you lose a game than if you win a game. If you win a game, you think maybe you've done a few things right. But I think we're in a little different situation because I didn't think we played great. It's not just because we won. I didn't think we played great. So I think we have an advantage that we don't think we were great in that game. We know we have to be better, and London will find ways to be better for sure.
All through the season, leading into the WHL playoffs, you're training for series. How does your preparation or approach change when it's one shot, one opportunity?
Well, then it just becomes like game sevens. You have game sevens throughout the playoffs, and we didn't get any this year, which we're fortunate to have. But I think it just magnifies everything. It's just one game. Like every little play makes a difference, and there's no time to recover. So I think it's basically it's asking your guys to make sure their habits are great. You don't want to be the one where you don't do what you're supposed to do that shift and it's in our net and you live with that in the summer. So we just have to make sure that we know what we're doing and we go out and execute.
How much does the second half of the season help you guys? And I know it's a long time ago on the calendar, but pushing forward the Eastern Conference Championship as you guys did.
Well, I think that got us some habits, and it carried through in the playoffs, carried through here in the round robin as well. So obviously that helped that we had to play good hockey if we're going to win our conference, and we did. But getting to here is totally different. The teams are different. They're such high quality teams. So we're here now though, and we just have to make sure that we're ready for tomorrow.
Willie, it's been really fun watching Gavin and Easton at the top of the top of the blue line. I was just wondering, as a coach, what do you see? And you guys have to defend in practice, so I think that might give the defense a bit of an advantage. But it's not easy to stop those guys, right?
No, they're both high-end players. High-end guys are really gifted offensively. You can do a great job on them for 55 minutes, but that other 5 minutes, they're going to get 3 on you. So that's a tough part. They're just really gifted players. Colin sees the ice well. He's always attacking. He always gets you back on your heels. And then he brings the second wave and he hits the second wave. So highly skilled guy, and he's going to be motivated this year. Him and Dickson will both be motivated, to get a win. So those are quality guys, and it's going to be a challenge.